I'd like to welcome you all to my life.
I'm only doing it.
Mr. Minigordon, not without his laptop anywhere.
So I need to.
He's not in his office. He's got his laptop out in the queue for the airplane to Hamburg. I'm just working, just like you were working at 9 o'clock at night last night, and you were packing at 12. So happy with himself. Okay, welcome to Hamburg. Language lessons with Lydia. We're going to attempt. Anmelde Mischtig.
Well done.
I'll do the second one. Warren.
Reisen am Hamburg Airport. Wir empfehlen das Tragen einer Maske. Bitte halten Sie alle erforderlichen Dokumente.
And as a very accurate depiction of our relationship, the last two suitcases would be Carrie Grayson's, followed closely behind by my own. Slightly bit slower. Thanks, mate.
Sorry.
Thanks. I don't lift a finger. We have arrived to Hamburg, and for the first time ever, we all got searched by the custom. Well, we didn't get searched, really.
I got searched.
No, you
Mentally.
didn't. No, you didn't. Mentally, we were just sort of waiting around, and then as we went to walk off, all of like the armed police like stopped us and took us into the room. I think it's because we had such big bags, and we were only there for 2 days. Like, I think that's what it must have been. Yeah, and then also I had like obviously my Hermes bag, and they were like, how much was that, blah blah blah. It's actually quite intimidating. I've actually never experienced that before, but Ali's always so good in those situations where he lightens the tone, and he said, what do you do for a living? And Ali goes, we're online creators, so if you're not very nice to us, we'll tell everyone. But we're
which he laughed and said, okay, let me do a selfie.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he take a selfie? No. Oh, okay. So we're heading to the hotel now, and we're checking in, dropping all of our stuff off, and then we're heading to the Christmas markets. I am very excited. Christmas music, I love it. Okay, so we've got the key to our room.
Smiley face. And now he just smiled. And now you're going to turn it. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Like a Tamagotchi.
Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this is. We have a balcony. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, look at this. Well, hello from the Fairmont in Hamburg. We're staying at the Vier Jagerheizen. I'm trying so hard to say it right. I would go as far as saying that this is my favourite Fairmont I have ever visited in terms of aesthetics and festivities. If you are thinking about coming to the Hamburg Christmas markets, this hotel at this time of year is absolutely spectacular, not to mention these incredible views. I'm going to go back inside because it's probably very, very windy, but look at this. The Christmas tree. Oh, wow. We have so much to see together. This hotel, oh my gosh, I did not feel particularly Christmassy until we got here. I don't know why, I'm not sure, even Carrie's the same. We're just at that point where we're like, oh my goodness, it actually, like, Christmas is a couple of weeks away and we haven't really got into like the spirit of things. But we've arrived, we're about, well, we're just gonna get ourselves sorted and unpacked, and then we're gonna head to the Christmas markets. But I thought I would give you a little bit of a room tour. So as you know, I have been an ambassador for this last year with the Fairmont group, which has been absolutely spectacular. And I'm staying here with them for our partnership. So I thought I would show you what you can expect coming to Hamburg, and I would 110% recommend this hotel if you want to do Christmas markets. We haven't even gone to the Christmas markets yet, but if you want to get festive, and I'm going to show you downstairs the Christmas trees. It feels very, very elegant, but in an old time way. In the actual lobby, there is this beautiful back wall where they keep all of the keys to the rooms on display, and it's just displayed beautifully. I can't even cope. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour. We have this little hallway here, which has a little side table, lots of beautiful either antique or reproduction antique furniture. We have a mirror and places to hang our coats. Then you come in to the living room and Ali's desk, which he is already setting up. We have a beautiful platter of fruits. We've got walnuts. There's even some biscuits in there. A wonderful bottle of Runar and cakes as well, which I'm probably going to devour. And on every surface there are wonderful pictures of myself, so I can just admire myself, and some wonderful notes from the hotel and the people that we work with. I can't wait to dig into those cakes. The views are absolutely stunning. It's over the water here in Hamburg, and there's Christmas trees, there's lots of festive decor. I'm guessing that the markets must be over there, and it just, oh, it looks wonderful. More pictures and a little whiskey station here, which looks lovely. And then into the master bedroom, and I love the fact that we've got this balcony and these views over the water from the bed as well. Such a gorgeous comforter. Mr. Millen Gordon doing his thing and unpacking straight away. And then we've got the dressing table here, complete with lights, which is making me so happy. I actually can't cope with how happy. Yeah, that's very, very handy. It's almost like this is like a antique inspired piece, but with the modern technology, which I love. Our second entrance to our suite, and then into the bathroom, which is this beautiful kind of almost like corridor-like setup. His and her sinks for Mr. Millen Gordon's pleasure, and a beautiful big mirror. Toilet down here, massive shower. And then the walk-in wardrobe, which is...
Slowly fitting.
Yes. Don't use all the hangers.
I'll leave you one.
Thanks.
You're one dress a day.
Yeah. And I love this door and the paneling. It is just beautiful. So we are going to get ourselves ready, and I'm going to whack on a few more layers because it is chilly outside, and head down to the markets. And then we've got dinner this evening, so we'll pop back after we have the after we go to the Christmas markets. We're going to pop back, get changed, and ready for dinner here at the hotel. Of course, Ali and I have just filmed our outfits of the day, and well, of the evening, to be honest. And I am wearing my navy coat that I was wearing this morning with some, well, I've got my navy coat from my previous Karen Millen collection. I then have some 80 denier tights from Calcedonia. I've got my Theory boots, which they stupidly haven't done again this year. I can't believe they've not done these again, because these are the best boots ever. They're so flattering. I've also got a cashmere base layer from Intimissimi. I've got a cashmere jumper dress in black. I've then got this cashmere black watch scarf, and then these cashmere lined leather gloves from Peel, and my Birkin. And we're ready to go. We're gonna go and explore the Christmas markets. I'm so excited, you have no idea. So yeah, we're ready to go. Oh my goodness, we are seeing firsthand our mode of transport this evening. Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh wow! Oh my goodness! So it's quite windy, but this is our mode of transport. I feel like such, oh, I feel so spoiled. So Carrie's going to come actually in the horse and cart with me instead of Ali, and we're going to enjoy the afternoon and the evening heading to the Christmas markets like this. It's so windy, I hope you can hear me, but they are the most beautiful horses I think I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is unreal. Thank you so much. We have just come down to the water. It's very windy, but very festive. Look at this Christmas tree. Wow. Okay, we've come away from the big crowds of the main, like, Christmas market, and we found this little kind of like, well, we say we found. Yes, please. We've gone for crepes. You didn't get that, we've gone for crepes. So it's basically like this little area where there's a few little stands, and we're just about to get crepes. We're about to get some more glühwein and just chill here. It's a little bit less like hustle and bustly, which is nice. I mean, we weren't really looking at the shops anyway, and we want the drinks and the food, because the food is so good at the Christmas markets. So we've pulled up here. waiting for some crepes because all I've had is a croissant today because I've just been so preoccupied with the hotel, getting here, and then obviously going in with the, what's it called, with the horse and cart, so it's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And then I met some subscribers here as well, which it always makes me feel just amazing. I just love meeting you guys when we're out and about. So anyway, crepes and glühwein, and then we're heading back for dinner. Our first glühwein of the season. We've got some white glühwein and some red glühwein as well. Oh,
Thank you.
that smells much better.
It does.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Cheers then.
Oh.
No to the extra shot.
Did they ask if you wanted an extra shot?
Yeah, they did. Did you guys want more?
No. Oh my goodness. Cheers.
White glühwein.
Yeah.
Never
You have to let me know what that's like.
It's amazing, the white. Okay, this is.
Smells
this
good.
is
Smells
lemon
fruity.
pepper.
This is like the beach.
Might be the lemon in it.
Might be the lemon in it. Ooh.
Oh, it's corked.
Stop it! Look how happy he is. Is it good? Can I try?
Yeah.
Can you try?
It's very nice.
It's like
Almost.
Christmassy.
Stop it!
Oh.
Moving it
It's
away.
very hot. Be careful. Just sip it up. It's very.
Oh,
fruity.
that's like that's really like mango-y and like it's very
Yeah,
fruity.
it's like tropical.
Yeah, that's like tropical. It's not necessarily festive.
The white one.
Yeah.
I just tried Nick's. It's like a Christmassy, citrusy tea. Alcoholic.
It's more tropically. I'm not.
I think mango is probably a good.
Mango-y, passion fruity. It's definitely a lot
So it's
more.
got.
So it's a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc
Yeah.
in Christmas form. Hot.
Yummy.
It's got a. Anisey.
Star
It's got
anise.
star anise. Is it not anisey?
Star anise is
Not
the.
anisey.
No, that's
Let me see it.
It is a star anise.
If it's a star shape, it's a star anise.
Yeah,
If it's
I'm pretty sure it's a star anise.
yeah, that's star anise.
But I always thought it was star anisey.
No, star anise.
What's the difference between
Aniseed is
anise?
something else.
No, not aniseed. Aniseed.
Yeah, aniseed.
Does aniseed exist?
No, it's aniseed. So you're getting aniseed and star anise mixed up.
A-N-I-S-E, isn't it? I thought it was pronounced aniseed.
Happy glühwein.
Happy glühwein. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Oh my gosh, I actually think we've just found the most beautiful art shop ever. Look. Oh my god. I'm literally obsessed with modern still life, and that is. So sorry about that crazy clip, but we basically just spotted this stunning little arcade here in Hamburg, and this shop has quite possibly one of the most beautiful but almost like gothic and a little bit medieval feeling modern still life piece here. It's so expensive, but I've taken a picture of the artist's name and I'm gonna search them and see if they do any prints. But there's so many beautiful pieces. Look at this. Wow. Steak. Yeah, love the steak. So in the entrance of the hotel there is a little Santa's grotto complete with grandfather clock, little gingerbread house. This is where the kids like to hang out, as you can hear. Just such a beautiful little spot to get pictures. I literally just said all I want to do is warm up by the fire, and there is one here in the lobby at the hotel, and this is the newly renovated lobby, and this is what I was telling you about earlier, this gorgeous traditional style when it comes to the looking after the keys and just the general display of it, this chandelier and the Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. And this is where we were earlier, so I basically want to come down and sample the fragrances that they have here, because they have a fragrance house called Krigler, It looks quite similar to Penhaligon's, but you can't buy it quite so easily, and I really want to get a fragrance that maybe I haven't smelt before, so we're going to do that as well. But oh my goodness, warming my cockles by the fire because it is so cold. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are back from the Christmas markets and back in our hotel room, and I have changed into yet another fantastic black watch dress. Again, ankle length, but this one is from Beulah. You would have seen this in my last video, and it has a little bit more like theatre to it, I would say. This has got some ruffles, lots of covered buttons, all of the stuff that I love about dresses, and then it's also got this kind of shaped not bodice, but like midriff, which is really lovely. I have popped a belt with it because I feel like I always have to do that, but it's kind of smart casual but chic this evening. So I've not gone for typical heels because I get quite uncomfortable, so I've gone for my Louboutin boots and just my bag that I've been wearing all day, because I think that this still looks lovely, festive, but like I've made an effort.
Excuse me, madam, I feel really.
Shut up. Look how festive. This room is just, honestly, it looks like something out of Home Alone. Oh, so gorgeous.
Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, hello, birthday girl.
But this looks rather.
Wow. So we got eyes over the kitchen this evening. Looks very calm and collected in there.
Wow, oh my gosh.
It's on the skateboard. Only for you today.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. This is absolutely, oh my gosh, look at the gyoza's. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. My mouth is literally watering. Oh my gosh.
That is exceptional. Thank you.
Wow, very truffly.
Truffly.
Very nice.
Lydia's going in with the dumpling. Do you think you're going to get that all in one?
No, I was going to bite it.
Yeah? Very good.
That is delicious.
Wow. You can see the guys hard at work, doing their thing in the kitchen.
And what you just have to do is, this is the sesame soya sauce. Put it inside.
Wow.
And just 7 seconds each side.
I'm so happy.
I'm so good.
Days with some marine, some soy sauce. We serve it with some chimichurri. It's basically parsley with some red onions and gives it this little bit of freshness. Then I have here in front of me our Japanese nama rice with the truffle sauce.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carrie.
Caroline.
Caroline, birthday to you. Yay!
It was a fire hazard to have that many
You have to blow it out.
cake, so we decided to go for one.
Dessert is served, and oh my goodness, we have what looks like the
That's a
most spectacular churros in the dolce de leche. We have some banana cake over here. Oh my goodness. So the evening has gone a little bit west, and Nick basically made me try this spirit, which essentially tastes exactly the same as Café Patron. For any long-term followers, you'll know that Café Patron, when I want to get a party started, that's my shot of choice. Now it's been discontinued. This tastes exactly the same. So now we're now trying different creams and milks.
Float gently. There we go. Yes.
Go on, Carol.
This is Curdlemeister 3000. No, small amount. You just dust it.
I'm allowed all the chocolate in the world.
I would say, but that's really that's okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's enough.
Okay.
Whoa, yes.
It's just supposed to be a little dusting.
It's basically a boozy tiramisu in a glass.
Hire us.
I was going more for a brandy Alexander, but
Let's say the Atkins diet version, because there's no carbs, it's pure fat.
no carbs.
Okay, ready?
I think the milk without the chocolate looks like the cacao powder.
Shall I do yours?
No, you just need to.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a
You wanted
baby.
to get the creaminess.
That looks good.
I went Irish coffee version.
That is chug.
Yes! Chug up the milk! Oh, see, mine looks like chocolate milk now.
What are you doing?
I mean,
What is this
so
art? It's an experiment.
Oh wow, we got to top.
See, this is what we're going for. Little sprinkles.
layer.
cheers. Oh, wait, you haven't done that, cheers. Okay?
Yeah?
Classy.
What?
I got the
What are you doing?
I breathed the powder in.
Everyone's done cream.
The cream is good. The cream is good.
I'm going in.
Wow.
Why cream feels like the natural thing to do? So I think milk just to give it a go. Are you watching?
I think milk.
I mean, we'll all be vomiting later when it curdles in our stomach, but that's really nice. Nearly put it in your bed.
Sit down.
Is my bum hurting your leg?
A little bit.
I don't know.
Just a little bit
Are we 5 or are we 6? 5. Andiamo.
And we're all out. Ladies first. Ladies first. Carrie's like, you're ruining my footage.
I'm going to be saying that all night. Good morning, everyone. I am rushing because we had a lazy morning. And now we are heading to the spa. It's literally just across the landing because we are staying in the wonderful presidential suite, which is kind of like opposite the spa. And I think we've got treatments. So I'm up and in my robe and my swimming costume. I'm actually wearing my wonderful green Amazon swimsuit, which I always feel very, very lovely in. It is a bit of a grey, wet day today, so I don't think we're venturing out. I think what we're actually going to be doing is having a lazy day at the spa, which I'm looking forward to, because we had a lot of fun last night. Didn't we, Mr. Millen Gordon?
We did.
We did, yes. The croaky voice says it all. But we're heading over to the spa now, so let's go and have a bit of a chill. Well, we have arrived to a very, very, very beautiful spa. This is my room. I've got a lovely bath. With steps leading up to it, candlelight. It's so, so beautiful with flowers. Oh my gosh. And I've got some wonderful oils to choose from. I think I am going for the ginger and green tea oil. They smell absolutely incredible. There's windows that look out over the city. This beautiful cabinet as well. Oh my gosh, those urns. I'm going to want those to come home with me. A little bit of Chanel body oils as well. You can have different treatments here, but I'm having a 60-minute full body massage, which I am very much looking forward to. I obviously get to experience quite a lot of these in my job, because whether I'm going to like hotels or whether I'm going to spas, etc. And so I have a very high standard, and I've got really good at communicating what it is that I like, but I always get very excited to have these and always give you my honest feedback. So I'm gonna crack on, get myself into bed, and relax for the next hour. I have just finished up my massage and oh my goodness, it was so good. And it's really funny, I've noticed that there's one side of my neck that gets exceptionally tight whenever I have like a time where work maybe is a little bit more stressful, and she was literally kneading it and it was going clunk, clunk, clunk. I was like, oh my gosh. But it feels so good. And now we're in the relaxation area, which I am going to say that this is my most favourite relaxation area I have ever been to. It feels like we're in like a chalet somewhere and it is just wonderful. I've made them light the fire. Ali has just come out with his treatment.
My little, my very big head.
Your big hair now.
Do you want me to pour you?
Oh yes, you can pour me my tea. Thank you.
A green tea and a ginger shot. Perfect.
Please. Thank you. I love these lamps with like maps and books in them. Yeah. And then we've got this wonderful. Yeah.
We had those lights.
Yeah, but look at this. This is the kind of fireplace that I would have loved to have had in the games room.
Yes.
In the centre of the room like that. Oh, what a dream. That is just wonderful. It's really lovely being in the presidential suite because this is basically your living room over the hallway. It really is just a little relaxation station, but it's got this gorgeous library unit. This is what I would love to put at the back of our living room, exactly like this, with these lights on here. Maybe the little, what's it called? Little step ladder. This is what I want in my office. Everything. It's absolutely stunning. You can listen to music. You can even look over the rooftops of Hamburg. You can come and play chess. Obviously cozy by the fire. And I just love how it feels so homely and cozy. I think sometimes spas can feel quite sparse and stark, but this just feels so warm. I love these wicker baskets as well. Oh, gorgeous. We are ready to refuel after our massages, and of course we've gone for the burgers. We were very hungry. We missed breakfast this morning, so burger and chips for lunch before getting ready and heading to explore more of the hotel before dinner this evening. I am absolutely ravenous, so I'm going to tuck in. Okay, we have spent a fair amount of time just chilling in the room after our spa treatments earlier, but now we're heading off to explore more of the hotel. See all of the Christmas decorations, probably get a few pictures. I want to sample the fragrances, and yeah, that's what we're going to do with the afternoon before we have dinner this evening. I've popped on a lot of base layers, so I've got my Intimissimi base layers on, but I also have this stunning silk skirt and shirt from Lily Silk. This was from my recent campaign with them, and it is gorgeous. I would probably say, if you tend to have the same sort of waist issues that I have, just buy the shirt dress. I wish I'd got the shirt dress because the skirt comes up a little bit big, so I've got it pinned at the back and then a belt on. I think I'm going to order the shirt dress as well because I love this. It's got such a classic equestrian chain print to it that I just love. You can't necessarily see it too well because of the lighting. But anyway, we're going to go and explore. I've got my Louboutin Kate boots, I've got my Birkin 25 and my Clementine and Mint headband, so I'm good to go. Oh, and I'm also wearing my Boodles rose earrings. So I have just been getting to grips with the Krigler fragrances, and I have definitely found my favourite. It is this one. This is Elegante Schwan. Elegante Schwan. Okay, you've got to say the ER at the end, haven't you? But oh my goodness, it is so beautiful, just very sort of subtle and elegant, and I am hooked. I could not believe how expensive they are, but for something truly unique, it makes perfect sense. So what I'm doing is I'm trying it on my skin for this evening, and then if I get on with it, I'm going to come back tomorrow and pick it up. But I just love the stories around each of the fragrances, and also getting to grips with something that's completely different. Every single one of these fragrances that I've tried is completely different to anything I've ever smelt before, which is why I love niche fragrances. So I'm going to get to grips with a few more, I think, as well. we're now ready for the evening, and I've changed into one of my Susanna London pieces. This is the 100% silk dress, which has the kind of scenic print on it, and I just feel so lovely in this. And I wore it when we were at the Savoy recently, but I wanted to wear it again, so I brought it with me. I love how full the skirt is, and I've got my hangisis, my mini Kelly, little hairband, and I'm wearing the fragrance still that I tried downstairs from Krigler. It's, what is it called? So the one that I loved is Elegante Schwan, and it basically means an elegant swan. It's their most it's one of their most expensive fragrances, and so I want to make sure that I like it and I can wear it before I actually buy it.
Yes.
You like it? Ooh.
I love price.
No. So yes, we're ready for the evening. We're heading downstairs. Well, we're heading down to the wine cellar this evening for a private dining experience here at the hotel, which I am very much looking forward to. I'm wearing my new earrings, which always make me very happy. Every opportunity I'm going to wear these, because they're not like an everyday earring, so I like to get the wear out of them. But we're good to go.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Sweet, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is amazing. Stop it. Wow, hello. Nice to meet you, I'm Lydia.
Johannes, nice to meet
Nice
you
to meet
too.
you. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is unreal. So is this the door?
Yes.
Actually, it is not only a mirror.
Ready?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Are we? Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Are we allowed to have a look?
No.
Oh right, okay. Oh my gosh, the champagne. Wow, guys, we are currently in the cellar of the hotel. This is a, I think, 125-year-old cellar, which has just been refurbished. Holy macaroni! Oh my goodness. So this is obviously the champagne area. It is so cold down here. It is perfect. Look at this! Got all the champagne.
Julia already said 200,000 bottles in here, yearly turnover approximately 100,000 bottles, which goes in and out in 1 year.
Wow.
1,500 positions and net worth 2.5 to 2.5 million. When we enter, we have all these special parts in every department, like white wine, champagne, and red wine. The red wine part is like the heart of the wine cellar, where we keep all our treasures. Little vineyard from Germany, and he makes with Schatzhofberger the most expensive Rieslings and the most like everyone wants to drink. Everyone who's a wine lover wants to drink Keller once in their life. So, and it's really hard to get these bottles. Like even we only get like 2 or 3 to sell. So this is really getting tricky.
Wow. My goodness me, so this is where they keep all of the sort of very expensive and rare bottles of white wine. I think I'll just stay here and not come out. Oh wow. The whiskey. Is that
It's all of the spirits.
Oh wow.
It's called the Cognac Lounge.
The Cognac Lounge.
Exactly. And yeah, it's basically where we keep all of our spirits. It's always been this big, but nowadays you would never, if you build a new hotel, no one would give you that much space to store wine.
Yeah.
So we are very happy to have like 500 square feet down here for the wine cellar.
It's bigger than my first house. Yeah. Literally. They have Cafe Patron. They do, look. You've got the discontinued. They've got 4 bottles of Cafe Patron. That is worth a lot of money on the.
Yeah, that is. Those are discontinued.
Yoink. like even like the filing system of it was very beautiful.
Internal system, and they just all again.
Yes. Here we go. That
This
one.
is the most expensive bottle.
That one.
Oh, how much does that retail for?
8.
8,000.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
And especially with this wine, we always have, when we sell one, every has a number on it. On every label is a different number. We have to scratch this one out and send a picture to the vineyard, and then we get a new one.
I'm lost for words. Wow. Wow. Just feels like you can only ever really scratch the surface when it comes to wines. Like I feel like there's not enough years in my life to sample all of the wines that I hope to try.
But you can make a good crack at it.
Yeah, I'm going to give it my best shot. Good morning everyone. I'm actually finishing off my last vlog because I've realised it's going to be way too long if I carry on filming today. But that was what woke me up this morning. Yes, so I realised that after both meals I didn't actually debrief. It's because we were having quite lovely evenings that I just kind of got back and went to bed. But the first night we ate at Nikki 9, and I would 110%, even if you're not staying at this hotel, try and get a booking there because it's very cool. If you think of it, it's kind of like almost like Amazonico vibes in London, that kind of thing. Very trendy, hip music, that kind of thing, niche bathrooms. But the food was unreal. Like it's a Peruvian Asian fusion, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, Peruvian Asian, which I had never, yes, which I had never had before. It was delicious, absolutely delicious. I was ravenous when we were in there. But the one thing that I would say was like the standout thing of the meal was we had the Wagyu beef, but you basically cooked it yourself. It's tiny little bits, like squares of this incredible Wagyu beef. And you put it in this sauce, coat it in the sauce, and let it cook on top of the coals. Now, I'm gonna give you a pro tip here. If you're somebody that likes your steaks like blue or rare, this little system, just kind of put that to one side, because I found that if you just kind of let it caramelize a little bit more and cook a little bit more on the coal, oh my gosh, the flavors came out even more. It was absolutely incredible. And then they had a lot of like sushi and stuff like that. It was delicious. They also had Whispering Angel, which made me really happy as well. Yeah, we stayed there all evening basically. It was so good. And then last night we did something really special, which I didn't really explain it to you too much before, because a lot of the time we're sort of, it's put on our itinerary and we really find out the crux of everything when we get there. But we were private dining in the wine cellar, and that's a private hire space basically, and apparently it's very rare that you can get a slot there. It's usually booked out. Wow. I mean, as you would have seen from the videos, that is a 500 square foot wine cellar that they recently renovated. At the back of the wine cellar, it actually goes out underneath the street behind the hotel because it's that big. They were saying that nowadays you just would never get a wine cellar. You wouldn't get the permission to put a wine cellar this big in. And it was just an absolute dream. I think if you're coming to Hamburg and you're perhaps wanting to do something extra special for the people that you're with, or you live here and you want to do something extra special, that is truly a treat. The food is obviously more kind of like in line with wine tasting, so very picky, but then we also had this beautiful beef with potato gratin and béarnaise sauce and greens, and it was incredible. Like, but there was a lot of like cheese and bread and stuff like that, and that paired really beautifully with the wine. I think for me, one of the things that I'm going to take from this trip the most is actually how beautiful German wines are. I don't think I would personally have ever normally picked a German wine before this trip, but we tried a number of different German wines, and wow, like there was especially a Pinot Noir, which I'll pop a picture on screen of what it was, just in case anyone out there really likes Pinot Noirs and would like to try a German Pinot Noir. It was honestly unreal, like one of those wines that's cozy and warm and beautiful, but that you can drink more than 1 or 2 glasses of. Like you could probably drink it throughout the evening. There was also another, was it the Riesling? I think it was the Riesling, which was it was such an interesting experience, because when you smelt it, it was such a full-bodied wine. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like that. I think it's gonna be a bit much for me.
Oh, that's the Chardonnay at the start.
Oh, was that the
Riesling
Chardonnay?
was the dessert wine.
No.
It was the first dessert wine. Yes.
Oh.
And the one that at the start that we had was the Chardonnay.
Chardonnay,
the
sorry.
Noir.
That was a lot of wine. So the Chardonnay, but that was a German Chardonnay, was it? Or were they all German?
It was a German, no, it was a German Pinot Noir.
German
he was
Pinot Noir,
saying that
yes.
they're typically known for not making the best grades,
Yes.
and that's proof that they can.
I think I've got a picture of it actually.
I'm not sure what the Chardonnay was, but that was the first wine we had.
The first one we had, no, it's not. It was an Italian. Anyway, which this one was, this one was an Italian one rather than a German one, but it was so full-bodied when you smelt it, and then when you tasted it, it was so light and really, really lovely. It was just such a wonderful experience, and to get to sort of walk the aisles of their wine cellar was just unreal. And some of the bottles, they have bottles, basically, that their wine cellar was almost, it ended up being kept like a vault, because it was closed up, I think it must have been during the war, no? Because they were hiding the wine from the English. Yeah.
Smart move.
Yes, and so it was kind of unknown that the wine cellar had been closed up, and then one day they were just kind of knocking through and they discovered all of these bottles from like 1929. I think the oldest bottle is 18 something. Obviously completely undrinkable, but they keep it as a memento. They're there on display for visitors and things like that to see and admire, and it's an important part of the hotel's heritage, because this has been a hotel for something like ridiculous, like 125 years or something. It's always been a hotel. It wasn't ever a building that was then turned into a hotel. It has always been a hotel, and so keeping the heritage and the beauty and the sort of legacy of the hotel alive is really, really important. In fact, to everybody that works at the hotel, you really get a sense of like camaraderie and passion from everyone here. So I would say, having now stayed here and experienced most of what they have to offer, I would say that if you are wanting to do the Christmas markets in a classy, festive, beautiful way, in a true Lydia Millen way, I think that's the best way that I can describe it so that you guys would understand it. This is the way. This is where you come. You come and stay at this hotel, and you make a 2-night, 3-night trip of it, and it's something very special, something that is a real kind of treat. But I would 110% come back here and do your Christmas shopping here. If you wanted to, and do like an annual Christmas shopping trip. It's just so lovely getting like bungled up in lovely coats, gloves, and it's so crisp and wonderful, and then going off into the markets for a glühwein and a crepe, and it's just, oh.
The markets are much better here.
Yes, so we've done the Nuremberg markets before, and I would 110% say that the markets here have a different feel to them. Just even more special, even more kind of beautiful and traditional in their sense. Very busy, naturally. These markets attract a lot of people, understandably. But yes, I'll pop all of the details of the hotel and what we did, hopefully for next year, because I would probably say that you'll want to book it now, because the hotel has been very, very busy, and you're going to want to get, and not busy in an overwhelming sense either. It's only when you're in the lobbies, really, because what we didn't realise is at the moment it's their restaurants, because they have 9 restaurants here that bring in more than the 100 and something rooms that they have here, because their restaurants are so fantastic, and we've only eaten at 2 of them. I will pop all of the details in the description box down below. As always, incredibly grateful to have been in this position that I've been able to do this. It's got me completely in the Christmas mood, and I am ready for our last day. So I'll see you in my last vlog, because we're going shopping here in Hamburg, and I think that it could be quite a lovely day. So I'll see you in the next one.